You are now at the Roundtable with Lenny S, Maya the Brazilianaire, and Big Lite.
Okay, everybody, on with the show!
Take a seat and tune in.
You already know what it is. It's the best in the hip-hop biz, Mr. Kardinal Offishal, a.k.a. Celebrity Face. Right about now, I'm hanging out with Lenny S, Maya the B, and Big Lite right here on RockMeTV, okay? You already know how the flow goes straight from the T.O. Hey, yo, don't shrink that screen. I mean,
Yeah, once again, we back live, direct, the Roundtable, Kardinal Offishal in the building, Toronto, stand the fuck up, Canada, free medical.
Yeah.
Free medical, wow.
Cardinal, you know we real busy, man. We want to sum up things really kind of quick. Tell us how the connection with Akon happened. That's big.
I mean, you know what, really and truly what it is, man, it's like we both international dudes. He be going around the world doing a lot of stuff. And a bunch of years ago, you know what I mean, it's like we was just doing a lot of work together, a lot of collaborations and all that good stuff. And then when I became a free agent after I got off of MCA.
Yo, you got to keep it down, man.
It's all to the good. There's a lot of excitement, a lot of fire in the building, you know what I mean?
Okay.
But yeah, after we got off of MCA, you know what I'm saying, and I became a free agent, he really stepped to me just as a dude, you know what I'm saying? He called me, and he's like, yo, I just respect the grind and the hustle, and I love the music you've been putting out. He flew me out to Atlanta, and we just kicked it, and I just prayed on it, you know what I'm saying? And I think that that was just really the path that God had wanted for me, you know what I mean? And, I mean, proof is in the pudding, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all, our city, Akon.
Yeah, and you know what it is? We got all the chips stacked up against us, you know what I'm saying? It's like we got to overcome a lot of crazy obstacles, but it's all to the good because that's what the convict music family do, you know?
I want to ask you a question, okay? Because I've definitely, you know, I love the grinding remixes. You've done a lot of remixes that have been super hot. And you have tons of respect in the industry, but you haven't achieved that, like, super mainstream success. Do you feel like this union with Akon, I guess, is going to bring you to like a whole different level? Or
Nah, because you know what? At the end of the day, what it is with Khan is like he opens the doors for the artist, but it's up to you to have the music to back it up. You know what I'm saying? You have to make sure that the music is the foundation of what you do. You know what I mean? Because Akon can open all the doors that he wants and let people know who Kardinal is, but if my music is bullshit, we ain't going to go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's all, I mean, it's all to the good, though. But you have to think about it like this. One story that I always tell is Akon's first album. The first week when he came out, he only sold 13,000 the first week. And a lot of people was like, man, this cat's over. But he just kept going, kept grinding it out. That first album went platinum plus. Next album, multi-platinum. And that's the mentality that we have. We ain't thinking this is an overnight, just easy little ride, you know what I mean? So we definitely down to put in our work to make sure the whole world knows about what we're doing at Convict.
So I see that you on a lot of remixes. What's your favorite remix, like the grinding remix? What's your favorite remix you ever did?
You know what? Honestly, and it's not because he said it, probably the grinding remix.
I love that.
Probably, and you know why? Because, like, that was just, I don't really believe in fluke, but I mean, it was just one day I was in the T-Dot, and one of my homeboys said, yo, I want you to come to my party. So we went to the party. We was headed up to the little VIP or whatever, and that's when Pharrell came out, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, Kardinal, I'm a fan of that all-time killing joint. I was like, yo, I'm fucking with the clips heavy. That grinding is out of here. He's like, yo, I want you to be on the remix. And a lot of people in the industry, they talk that shit. Yeah, we should do work, blah, blah, blah. The next week, you know what I'm saying, it was over with me, Sean Paul, the clips, you know what I mean? And it was history. And I just think the flavor of that, you know what I mean, we performed that all over the world and crushed that, you know what I'm saying? We just had the most fun, and that turned into a whole other thing. And that's why the clips are back on this album on a joint we have called Set It Off, which is absolutely bananas. But, yeah, that was one of my favorite remixes.
All right, we love the clips. We love Kardinal Offishal.
Yeah.
How's the pressure out there? You a big guy, big artist out there, T-Dot. How's the pressure of having to put other artists on?
Oh man, you know what I'm saying? I done been through some trials and tribulations with all of that, but a good friend of mine, a mentor, you know what I'm saying, one thing that he always taught me is it's like, yo, make sure that your foundation is rock solid before you try and pull up other people. Because if you try and pull them people up and the ground you standing on is not firm, they're just going to pull you right back down. So right about now, it ain't no disrespect to nobody, but it's one of those things to where I got to make sure and do me 1,000% and make sure that I'm good. And as soon as I'm good and I know what I'm doing, then I can pull up people properly. Because I feel that it might be a disservice, you know what I'm saying, to try and mess with people before they're really ready. Because music is a lot of people's livelihoods, and it's all they got. lot. So I want to make sure that if I'm going to mess with people, that I don't mess with their lives, you know? That's straight up.
So, Cardinal, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Were you married? Are you single?
I mean, I ain't married yet, but you already know what it is. Like, I've been in this game for a while. We done, you know what I mean? I done, you know, tasted the fruits of my labor.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Sound like a true rude boy.
Nah, but it's like, you know what I mean? I done have my dangerous queen at home holding me down, you know what I mean? And that's a blessing. I ain't never going to disrespect her and pretend like I don't have a good woman. So I got a good woman, you know what I mean? And she's understanding and all that shit.
Understanding, huh?
Yeah.
That's a good word.
No, listen, it takes a strong woman to be able to deal with, you know what I'm saying, any artist, whether you're a rapper, or an actor, or a ball player, all that shit. Because you know the hoes be throwing themselves at us all the time. So
throwing fastballs and curveballs and change
listen,
Tony Rock don't have that problem. He's single. He's fucking everything.
Word.
Yeah.
Tony loving the single life.
All right, we want to ask you a question. We had some of the hottest rappers that have made names for themselves in the streets, but are really buzzing on the internet. Would you do us the honor and introduce their freestyle for us?
Well, that's simple stuff. We're going to do that like right
Like
now.
right after this segment.
Right after the segment? All right, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Akon waiting for me at the studio.
albums
But
and
nigga,
stores.
you're going to have to wait. I got an intro to do.
Wait,
You know what I
your
mean?
MySpace page too. I know you're not
Listen,
answering
all
them.
you need to do is go to IamNotForSale.com. That's
Okay.
IamNotThe4Sale.com. It takes you to everywhere where you need to go regarding Cardinal.
Thank you for coming, man. I know you're real
My
busy.
pleasure.
Definitely.
My pleasure.
Album in stores now.
Don't shrink that screen.
Yeah.
It's amazing Roundtable.
Freestyle
Lord,
Tony Rock is pissed.
Rude boy in the building.